It is Amway Center. We'll be there in 2 days for the circus. Happy Tuesday! It's after work. We're gonna head for a special treat. But first, we're gonna deal with this. Yay, I-4. Gosh, you always get stuck at the same light. Hey, it's still Christmas at Hollywood Studios, at least. Got all the Christmas decorations up still. But most important, beyond that sunset, is the hat. Today is the last day for that hat to be up here at Hollywood Studios. It's a good last picture for these character actors right in front of the hat there. But you're gonna have a ton of people trying to take selfies and pictures over here now. For those that don't know, the hat wasn't one of the original fixtures of the park. You were originally able to look into the Chinese theater, but this was added some years ago, but being taken away again so that you can see the original facade here after this week. They're going to take it down in stages starting tomorrow. So here you go. That guy is here. He's just in a robe today. Everybody's celebrating. And if you come around this side, they've already got the construction walls up, so they're ready to start demolishing tomorrow. And there's more wall on this side. And you're up by the theater here. I just don't get it anyway. I mean, I could care less whether you're showing the theater or not, but I guess if you really wanted to see this, why not just go to LA? You can't see that everywhere. You can see that somewhere else. And this side, you still got some walls, and you got some movable plants on wheels. And you can take a peek on what's going on back there. Just some mortar and bricks. There you go. No mole. I'm trying to operate two cameras with one hand now, but you can see this giant line here to try to take pictures in front of the hat. Right now I'm trying to shoot a time lapse using my phone at the same time as shooting video. Man, it is a Tuesday with an hour and a half before closing at 5:30 at night. This place is still crowded. I don't think these parks are ever at a point where it's just dead. This is non-winter break dead, and it's still like this. Streetmosphere. Check out Tower of Terror. I got a fast pass. Otherwise 65 minutes. No way. The line for standby is all the way by the gate. Holy moly.
All the way down the floor, please, ladies and gentlemen, all the way down. If someone's not moving, go around it, don't worry.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Ooh, we're in the basement. Ooh.
One stormy night long ago, 5 people stepped through the door of an elevator and saw a nightmare. That door is opening once again. This time, it's opening for you. You are about to discover what lies beyond the fifth dimension, beyond the deepest, darkest corner of your imagination, the Tower of Terror.
No!
Check back on the hat. Now look at the line for pictures. It's getting bigger. So, just to give you a quick recap, because folks ask all the time, what are they doing construction-wise here, and what's open, what's closed, what's coming. American Idol is closed. The Pirates of the Caribbean Jack Sparrow thing is closed. The Backlot Tour is closed here. The Indiana Jones thing is still open. Star Tours is open. I don't know what else is potentially coming here. I mean, obviously, you know, the hat is gone as of tomorrow. I don't know what's replacing things. There's always a lot of rumors that Star Wars is going to have a much bigger presence here in the parks. I mean, that's what was announced at one point, although there's been nothing formal announced. And I don't know what's coming, what's going. People are talking about Pixar Land and maybe Cars stuff. And a couple of years ago, I'm trying to think if it was last year or the year before, there was a bunch of surveys at the parks where folks were asking what particular Star Wars lands would you be interested in seeing if you were in one of the theme parks here, or what would interest you from the Star Wars movies. And to be honest, I don't know what they ever did with the data, so we'll see. And all we know is that there's a bunch of new Star Wars movies coming out, and hopefully they capitalize on things before the movies actually come out. You know, it would be great to see some progress next year before Episode 7 comes out next December. But at the rate that Disney is moving, I'm not that confident that that's going to happen. Poor Bill Cosby. All he wanted was to put in Bubs. Oh, some Disney water art. It's Minnie Mouse. Baymax is doing his meets, but he's wrapping up for the day. That's a bummer. You're going to be able to sneak in a Baymax meet, but the line's closed. And the rumor is that Baymax is not going to be here much longer. I've heard that Baymax is potentially leaving here at least by March, and I'm not sure if he's going to be replaced at all. Well, the rumor is that the next Disney Pixar movie that's coming out may replace him. This guy is confused. He thinks he's in Harry Potter. Slytherin, no less. The sun has set on the hat. They should have had like a closing ceremony, fireworks or something. That would have been cool. Let's go on the rock and roller coaster, shall we? And it's the onslaught of rude people and people that are walking that they don't know where they're going. Hey, we're not going to go on Aerosmith after all because I didn't realize that they don't have lockers. And I have my backpack. If I knew that, I wouldn't have bought my backpack. But for some reason, I can remember way back when, I could have sworn they had lockers because that ride does invert, flip. So, oh well, this was a waste. So you should know that for the future, if you're coming here and you all want to get on that rock and roller coaster ride and you're carrying stuff, there's no place to put it unless one person watches all your stuff when you go on the ride. All right, Hat. One last time. See ya. It's been real. And when I was running down all the rides before, of course I forgot that great movie ride is getting refurbished with movies from Turner Classic. So that's happening. So one less pan. Half these people here are all just standing around taking pictures. And by the way, only 4.5 more months until this area is all filled up with people looking for autographs for Star Wars weekends. They should be announcing which celebrities will be here soon. So you see that big Building a Better I-4 billboard? Or maybe you guys didn't see the billboard because they did a horrible job of filming it. But anyway, it's a billboard telling you that they're building a bigger and better I-4, which they are starting to do expansion now this year. It's a 6-year project that's going to go from downtown Orlando up through the Lake Mary area, where they're adding an express lane, a paid express lane in either direction in the middle. But it's going to take 6 years, and it's going to add or take away almost like a lane worth of traffic going in either direction while they're doing the work on the I-4 to add the extra lanes. So they're anticipating some really horrific traffic over the period of those lanes being worked on, which I think kind of coincides with the good news about Sunrail being in place, because Sunrail is expanding into DeLand to go further out into Volusia County and take you into the city as well now. So it's progress, but in the meantime, traffic's only going to be getting worse here in Orlando. Hey, so we're back from Disney Hollywood Studios. It was a fun trip, a short trip. I had to work during the day, and I know some folks asked if I was going to go there during the week when they were tearing the hat down itself, and I can't do that because I need to make money in my real job. And I thought it was more important to see the hat while it was still up, and probably less important to see it in pieces as it's coming down. The hat, it's not like they're tearing down Cinderella's castle, but I think it is as iconic to me as probably Spaceship Earth, as Epcot, and not just the little hand pointing to the big globe. I think it's a pretty iconic piece of Disney. I'm not really sure why they're tearing it down, but some folks like it, some folks don't like it. I do like it. I think that if you want to see the theater, you can go to LA and see the theater. I can't see that hat everywhere, but now we can't see it at all. So maybe it's just a precursor to them rebuilding that whole area over there where, you know, we've got American Idol and stuff like that, hopefully. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to sign off for now, eat dinner, edit videos, and get to bed. So thank you for all the likes and the comments and the subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. We'll see you guys.